Chapter 2, Claire. Mama joined me shortly after, and that's when I finally got some good sleep. When I woke up, Mama was gone, but the rain had finally stopped. Maybe now I can go out and play. I jump out of bed and run to the kitchen. Mama is making food. My favorite, eggs, porridge, and bread.
Connor. It's morning and I wake to the smell of breakfast food. I comb my hair with my fingers and make my way out. I see a young girl, the one from the portrait. I quietly make my way over.
Marie. The boy is awake. I watch him as he goes toward my daughter. Dalton appears in the window. He is dirty from doing housework. He noticed Connor and says, "He's harmless. Claire needs some social interaction anyway." I eye him before going back to work. Claire. The boy is here. He seems about my age. I feel my cheeks grow warm. Hi.
Connor. The girl notices me and she has a slight blush. Hi, I say. I still don't know how to approach these people. Dalton? Do you need any help around the house? Or even outside? I ask, trying to get outside.
Claire. I look down, a little upset. He hates me already. Uncle Dalton says, "Eat first, then I'll put you to work." Mama places food in front of us before she points at me and says, "You need to do your chores before you go out and play, okay?" I nod and start eating.
Connor. I eat what I can, but honestly, I'm not that hungry. The food is great, almost as if my mom made it. When Dalton finishes, he stands and nods to me. I get up and get next to him.
Claire. I watch the two boys leave and Mama comes to the table to clean up. "Be nice to him," she says to me, and I look up at her confused, but she's serious and I nod. "Mama, why is he here?" I can't help but ask. Mama looks over her shoulder and says, "When he's ready, he'll tell you himself." I nod and get up from the table, ready to do my chores. It's mostly changing sheets, washing these sheets, and collecting chicken eggs.
Connor. Dalton and I walk outside. He seems oddly cheery. "So, what would you like me to do?" I ask him.
Dalton. The roof has some damage from all the recent rain. We need to strengthen it and replace some of it.
Connor. I nod. How exactly are we going to do this? We make our way to the roof. From this point, I can see some of the town. It's a simple small village. Behind this house is a small creek with a tall tree. Once I'm done helping around, I'll climb that tree to get a good vantage point. The sun is back out and there's even a light breeze. Okay, let's begin, I say.
Claire. I work quickly, wanting to be done. I'm curious where the new boy is. Is he done? Probably not. The way Mama looked at him tells me he isn't a good boy. I look up. Clouds are rolling in. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Connor. The work is done quicker than expected. In a couple of hours, almost all of the weak parts and holes are fixed. I've got the last two. Thank you for your help, Dalton says. I thank him and climb down the roof. Once I reach ground, I make my way to the big tree over by the creek. Clouds are slowly rolling in, and the wind is a bit rougher than this morning.
Marie. Dalton meets me back in the kitchen. He can see I'm worried and places his hand on my shoulder. The kid has been through a lot. The kid killed his own sister, I snap. Why are you defending him? Because I don't think that's true, he argues back. He seems so determined and I roll my eyes. He leans forward and whispers, "You of all people should sympathize him when it comes to the palace." I frown. He's right.
Connor. I look around. Not seeing anyone, I sing as I approach the tall tree. I circle around it once to see the best part to start my way up. The wind whistles in my ear. I can smell rain in the distance. I grab a branch that's closest to the ground and start trying to pull myself up.
Claire. I finish my chores and sprint off, looking for the boy. I find him on the opposite side of the house, climbing a tree. I run over to the tree before asking, "What you doing?"
Connor. I'm finally able to pull myself up. I see the little girl with the light red hair skip over to me. She asks what I'm doing. I choose to be nice. She does only look about 8. Climbing the tree, I say, looking up for the next branch for me to grab. And you? I ask her.
Claire. I shrug. Talking to you, I guess.
Connor. I feel a raindrop and sigh. I sit down on the branch. Your name is Claire, right? I ask.
Claire. I watch him sit down and nod. Yes, my name is Claire. I curtsy at him and then ask, and you are?
Connor. I'm Connor. Nice to formally meet you, I say. I feel another raindrop. I look up at the tree. It will just have to wait another day. We should probably head in, I suggest.
Claire. I frown. I feel a raindrop as well. Yeah, okay.
And so once again, my dear Johnny, my dear friend. And so once again, you are fighting us all. And when I ask you why, you raise your sticks and cry and